So, yeah, didn't anyone tell you? Because the plans have changed. We're not just telling scary stories like we normally do. We're playing games instead.
Yeah, it's game night.
It's game night.
The game committee told you about this, Nick.
Didn't you check your email? Check your Teams.
Right, check Teams. It was sent out in Teams. There was an event. We sent an event. It's on your calendar.
Do you need your login information?
Right. Did you talk to IT? If you're locked out of your account, talk to IT.
I don't know why this is so funny to me.
This is an adult horror. Okay.
I gotta pull up my book though.
I took no notes. Choose your own adventure.
You choose your own adventure. Don't tell me what to do.
You're not the boss of me.
Beware. Oh wait, sorry. Boo scare. And morning. And welcome, everybody, to Choose Your Own Book Club. Because we're in the spooky season.
Spooky season.
Spooky. So my name is Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name.
I checked you there for a second.
My name is Abby. I am also a librarian, but especially spooky kind of one, I guess. The haunted variety.
I mean, we are haunted, just in different ways.
Right? Haunted by the news cycle. Anyway, Goosebumps from America.
If you're new to our podcast, this might be a little bit of a jumping on point. We normally cover the Choose Your Own Adventure books. Mm-hmm. For the spooky season, we cover the Give Yourself Goosebumps books. Mm-hmm. And today, we're tackling number 3.
Trapped in Batwing Hall.
Right.
Which you might think is a foodery where you eat bat wings instead of chicken wings. But it's not. You would be very disappointed if you went there thinking that you were going to eat some bats. Mm-hmm.
Or it sounds like a really weird dormitory. Dude, we'll meet up at Batwing Hall.
Yeah, what are you doing this weekend? Staying over at Batwing Hall.
Oh, sick. So I mentioned we're in the spooky season. Do you have any spooky season traditions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Oh, you don't want to know what they are? Okay.
Nope.
Good.
Oh, I guess. How about what are they?
So we usually watch Hocus Pocus.
Fun.
Of course. We have a lot of different spooky movies that we'll watch, but we always do the Hocus Pocus. Mm-hmm. Put up all of our Halloween decorations, of which we have many. Mm-hmm. I have 3 kids, so we'll carve pumpkins sometimes. Mm-hmm. But nobody likes to put their hands in the pumpkins, so sometimes we just draw on the front of the pumpkins.
Well, they last longer then anyway, so.
Yeah. And sometimes we'll go and do, sometimes in our areas they'll have little ooh, this is a haunted woods tour area, and we'll go and do things like that. So
okay, that's fun.
Yeah, we have a good area because it's usually not too cold during spooky season, so we can be outside without getting too bundled up.
Right.
It's not usually too hot. So, but sometimes on actual Halloween during trick-or-treat time, it'll be snowing.
Yes. I remember as a kid, especially you would put your costume on and then your winter jacket over it.
Yeah. Or you have to do the struggle where you try to put your costume on over your snowsuit.
Yeah.
And that is always tough too, because then it's no matter what, you're I'm a Disney princess, but I also look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But yeah, it's every once in a while we'll have just a beautiful 60 or 70 degree Halloween. We'll have that for 2 years or 3 years, and then we'll have a random ice cold snowstorm Halloween. It's so wild.
Right.
Global warming, baby.
Yay! That's the real horror.
Right. The real horror is climate change.
Yep.
So it's unpredictable. Mm-hmm.
Much like these books.
Much like Give Yourself Goosebumps.
Exactly. Let's get to our first segment, which is Choose Your Own Summary.
Sure.
So, Abby, you are going to summarize this book in 60 seconds or less, but you get to choose how you want to do it.
Okay.
So, option number 1, So this is called Trapped in Batwing Hall. So I figured maybe you do a little bit of a Christian Bale Batman voice.
Okay, I have a good
Swear to me.
I have a good Batman voice. Sure.
Option number 2. I'm going to need you to flap your arms around while you're recording your summary, and then we'll put it up on the old Instagram.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'll do the Batman voice.
Fine. Do you want me to record it anyway?
No.
Okay. No, because I don't know if we're looking for content or not. So.
No, I got plenty of content.
Well, I don't know. Because there's no pictures in these books, so I just,
That's
you know what
true.
I mean?
No, then I just search for stupid memes.
Sure, fair enough.
I'm like a hunter-gatherer, but, in that way.
You're a good provider of memes.
Yeah, I do this for
Go on down to the old meme market.
I do this for my babies. For my choose-your-own-adventure babies.
Yeah, we need a name for them. We said picky choosers before, but I didn't like that.
Choosy pickers.
Choosy pickers.
And picky choosers.
So how about, let's leave it up to you all. Like, what name do you want?
No, I've already told them that they're picky choosers.
I don't like it. I don't think they do either.
They
told me.
love it. They don't even talk to you. They talk to me all the time.
Yeah,
and
you're
say,
right. They
This
don't.
is great. I love being a picky chooser.
For all I know, you're 100% right because no one talks to me. Both from the podcast and just in real life.
Stop it. I'll come up with something good.
Yeah, whatever. Well, anyway, so you're doing Batman voice.
Batman voice.
You can, do it better than that.
That's as good as I can do. It's going to make it funnier.
Okay.
Listen, when I do the 60-second summaries, it's not just about being accurate. It's about being hilarious.
Need that content.
It's
Hustle.
It's to make it funny.
Okay. So 60 seconds starts now.
I just moved to a new town.
No.
Oh, sorry. I just moved to a new town, and I don't have any friends yet, but I know I should have friends because I'm cool.
Good. That does sound like Batman.
Right.
Both like voice and temperament. I love it.
I'm cool, and I should have a lot of friends. So all of these kids should be talking to me in school. Finally, as I'm walking home from school on my first week, somebody finally throws an acorn at me or something and decides to talk to me. And he says, we should hang
30
out
seconds.
at a horror club. So I go to the horror club, and all these other kids don't want me there. What's wrong with them? They say it's because it's game night. And I say, I can handle the game. And they say, you can't handle the game. It's too scary. And I say, I love scary stuff. So they
Swear to me. Rachel! Sorry, we're done. Sorry, I interrupted you, though.
But that's the gist of it. They make me play the scary game
Right.
to join their
It's a little
club.
spooky.
To play
It's a
their-
little spooky.
To play the scary game to join their
Right.
club.
So let's get into our book for the day. So,
Okay.
and so I think both of us had to do it on digitally.
Yes. Which there's pros and cons to doing it
Yes.
on like a digital platform for these books. Like there's something wonderful and nostalgic, right, about having the hard copy of the book in your hand and being able to flip through the pages and everything like that.
And put bookmarks.
Put bookmarks in.
Or your fingers.
Put your fingers in the pages, however you want to do it. There's also something, I don't know. I'm just so used to reading books that way.
I agree. Me too.
I have an eye convergence disorder. I cannot get my eyes to like work properly. And so I have to read stuff in large print. And these books just do not come in large print. So this having this on a Kindle has been really
there you go.
wonderful. So I've been able to read this digitally. And when you get to the, your choices, instead of it being like, oh, now I have to like tap through to that page.
Right.
You just get to click a little link and it takes you to that page.
Yeah, and flipping around wasn't as hard as I thought it would be because there are links and there's like a back button.
Yep.
So if you kind of die right away, you can just hit the back button.
Yeah, so it was kind of good in that way. So if you've been reluctant to try a choose book in a digital format, I would say just give it a shot, maybe one time, and see if it's for you. I don't think it was a negative experience at all.
It adds to the accessibility, well, not only because you can change the font, like you said, but just availability-wise, you can actually get them. Unfortunately, a lot of the Choose Your Own Adventure books you can't get anymore, which is a real bummer.
For sure.
So at least we were able to get the books.
Yeah, and I think, too, if you were to be needing to have these books read with a screen reader or something like that, again, for accessibility reasons, that would allow you to, a virtual form or a digital format like this would allow you to have it. So it does make it more accessible than like a traditional paper book. So, yeah, I would say check it out this way. It made it accessible and wonderful.
The biggest bummer, though, is just that the page numbers for the actual book don't correlate with the digital book.
True.
So the page numbers get off really fast, and it's just like for page 151, you have to go to page 185, and it's like, well, that's going to get confusing really fast.
Oh, yeah. So you really do need to use the links.
Right. So trapped in Batwing Hall. So it starts off on a really positive note. This town stinks.
A thought that I think most kids have had.
Which I always like about the R.L. Stine books. Some of them are stronger than others, but I really feel that R.L. Stine and his team really understand kids, understand what they're going through, what scares them, what drives them. Not so much the Choose Your Own Adventure books. The Choose Your Own Adventure books were written by adults, kind of for adults, more or less. But the Goosebumps books were written by adults for kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If nothing else, it really gets into the mindset of a kid.
For sure. And I think there was like a lot of years where it was adults writing what they thought was good for kids.
Yes.
You know?
For Choose Your Own Adventure, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
And for a lot of other books, you know, like during that time period. And then you kind of get to a shift in children's literature where it's adults who are writing what they think and realize, like after talking with kids, is what kids actually are interested in and what kids actually are logically thinking, and they're using more like children's development, and that's what kids actually are thinking as they're moving through the world.
So this town stinks.
They can relate to that.
Yes. It's Friday afternoon, the end of your first week at your new school. Your family just moved to this town last month. And so far, no one at school has ever tried to be your friend. So, yeah, day after day, this just keeps happening. You had a ton of friends back at your old school, but here, not so much.
Right. And I keep wondering to myself, like, are you reaching out to these other kids too? Or are you just sitting there waiting for them to be your friend?
Yeah, maybe you're just like, we're naturally popular and just like, that's a problem I never had. So I wouldn't know.
But I get that. Like, I moved when I was in 6th grade, and so it is hard to make friends.
Oh, I bet.
And so you do kind of like have to reach out as the new kid and be like, oh, hey, I'm going to talk to people. But if you're kind of a shy person and that's not naturally what you want to do, it's hard to break into friend groups and stuff that are already formed. So that's like, as a kid, you're like, oh, no, this is terrible.
Right.
So I could see where that would be really tough.
So it's rough. And again, R.L. Stine knows that.
Yep.
You trudge home slowly. All you have to look forward to is a boring weekend of watching TV with your parents and your bratty little brother.
It's always a bratty little brother.
You're not the boss of me. But then something hits you in the back of your jacket. You whirl around, a pebble drops onto the ground. You glance up and notice a brown-haired boy about your own age. Hi, he calls out, I'm Nick. Great way to introduce yourself.
Whipping something at somebody. Hey!
It doesn't say what grade you're in, or does it? But yeah, it seems...
5th, 4th.
Sure. I was going to say 6th, just for whatever reason. Great way to introduce yourself. And then you introduce yourself, and Nick says, we're in the same class at school. That's funny, you think. You don't remember seeing him there, which is very odd. And it plays into one of the branches, I feel, that Nick is kind of like almost ghost kid. It doesn't really play into the other branch as much. So again, I feel like R.L. Stine is kind of like our other book, kind of trying to have it both ways with the game mechanic and the details, just so we can kind of rewrite it as it goes. I'm sure the game mechanics are hard to think about, but
but there's some inconsistencies between the branches. So
right, but you smile anyway. You're so happy someone is finally talking to you. I live there, Nick tells you. He points to a 2-story greenhouse on the next block. You gaze back at him, but you can't live there. There's no way, because you've never seen Nick in that house.
Anyone in that house.
Right. He says, yeah, I was on vacation with my family, and I just got back last night. So that maybe makes sense because, again, it's been a week. Maybe that makes sense. Or maybe Nick is kind of a ghost kid.
Right.
You share common interests, like you like comics, And favorite rock groups? You listen to the same rock groups?
Yeah.
Probably a little bit of Nickelback, a little bit of Creed.
Yeah, we like the same rock music bands.
Hello, youths.
Comics are cool.
That family circus.
But do you know what's even cooler?
Is horror stories. Ooh. In fact, Nick says, he stops talking and stares right at you. Oh, turn to page 3 right away. Because again, like we said in our other episode, these books, every page kind of ends on a cliffhanger. So you definitely want to keep flipping the page no matter what happens.
Right. He stops and stares at you and you're like, what? What then? What's next?
Every page is always set up pretty well. And you're like, well, what about horror stories? Well, Nick says, I'm in a horror club.
Ooh.
So
I want in.
It's a club I belong to, and we tell spooky stories. Really scary. And you ask, can you join? And so they meet at an old house. It was old Professor Krupnik's house.
Which is a cool name.
It's a very professor-y name.
Like, what was he a professor of, too, is my question. That's my next question. I don't find out ever in my...
Right.
And never in my run-throughs.
You don't?
No.
It's probably like critical studies.
Yeah. Gender and women's studies.
So yeah, I've seen the house. It looks haunted, you tell Nick with a laugh. Don't laugh, he warns you. It is haunted. So he tells you kind of a little bit about the history of the house. And there were kids that were trick-or-treating. They rang the doorbell of this house. Someone answered the door. The kids were invited in. And they never came out.
Which is immediately the scariest thing you've ever heard, apparently, because you're like, what happened? Tell me more. And he's like, nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows. That's it. That's the story.
End of story.
You can still hear him screaming at night. And when the moon is full, people say they see him out there in the house, trapped forever.
From there, you can join the horror club, or you can say no thanks and just go about your day.
Yeah.
So guess what old Peter picked?
Did Peter pick the path where he says, no, I'm good, thanks. I'm going to go home and sit with my family and be bored?
That's what I did.
Of course you did, because I know what happens if you pick that. Because I picked it to think, because I was like, I bet Peter's going to pick this.
Being at home sounds like a great weekend to me. I don't want to go to some house that's abandoned and...
Because I know what happens when you do that.
Again, it's one of those choices that's not really a choice.
It's a non-choice.
So the book says, hey, great choice. That was a good choice.
It was sarcastic.
But now you're stuck at home with nothing to do. Sure, you can clean out your closet.
Womp womp.
But again, you've only been here for a week, dude. How messy is your closet? But anyway, you can play stupid board games with your little brother. But that doesn't change things. You still have no friends. You're still bored.
Yeah, loser. The book is totally making fun of you.
So, yeah, you grab the phone and you dial Nick. Unclear how you have his number, but anyway, you're forced to go to the house with him.
Yeah, the number of the page is like, go to page 17 and finish your conversation. On this page where it's like, go to 17 and say, yes, I'd love to join the horror club. I'd love to join the horror club.
Love to join the horror club.
So, yeah, if you had chosen that in the first place instead of going home like a loser, playing board games with your
with your family, trying to bond.
Right. Then you would have just had this conversation in the first place.
So I just added a page unnecessarily. So, yeah, the horror club sounds great. And so you meet up at the house at 9 o'clock. That time becomes important in certain branches. You join Nick under the elm tree in your front yard. A skinny figure is with him, and it's Debbie. She's another member of the club, and she's a friend of Nick.
Yeah, she's kind of squirming all over the place.
Which, again, kind of plays into the book in certain branches, kind of doesn't in others. You always wonder why she's squirming about. You wonder what's with this strange girl, which, great great to judge people you just met, and great to judge your new friends.
What's your deal, you squirmy little weirdo? What's up with you? I know, and you keep being like, these are my new friends. These are my friends. It's like, you just met these people.
Right.
You were at the beginning talking about how cool and popular you were at your old school. And I'm like, Were you, though?
It was all inside your head the whole time. That should have been one of the endings.
Oh, honey.
So you follow your new friends up the hill to the end of the long, dark street. The farther you go, the fewer houses there are. And so then you finally find the house that's named Batwing Hall.
Which who would name their house that?
Exactly.
It is like the worst name. It sounds like a dance.
Do the Batwing. Do
the Batwing Hall. No, I hate it already.
What would you name your house, first of all? What would you name this house?
The fancy mansion.
First of all, what would you name your house, though?
I'm not going to name my house.
Oh. Well, if it's so easy.
Denise.
Oh, okay. Solid name for a house.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good name for a house.
What would you name this house, then?
It would have some dope name.
Like
Pfeffer Hill Manor. And there would be a romance novel set there.
I love it.
I mean, if it's going to be a horror novel, though, it should have something dark, like Shade Switch Hall.
Shade Switch?
Sure, Shade Switch Hall. Oh, it's up there. It's scary. It's spooky.
Right?
Needs work.
I'm just workshopping it right now.
Keep
Ooh,
at it.
Ipswich Manor.
Keep working at it.
Spooky Hill.
Ooh, Spooky Hill. That's good. It's just as subtle as Batwing Hall.
Right?
So yeah, Batwing Hall is a 2-story old-fashioned house, which I don't know if that's necessarily a manor.
No, it's a 2-story house. That's like, have you ever been to Graceland?
I haven't, no.
I've been to Graceland. It's just a 2-story house.
Oh. Is there a lot of property or?
No.
Oh, huh.
That's like right in the middle of the city. It's not very big.
Oh, I didn't know.
Because like you hear about it, you're like, oh man, that place got to be huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Elvis's house. It's got to be like giant. And then you go there and you're like, man, there are like golf course houses that are bigger than this.
That is a cool name, Graceland, at least.
Yeah.
Unlike Batwing Hall.
Batland.
Ooh, I like Batland. It's an old-fashioned house. All the windows that aren't boarded up are broken. Loose shingles flap on the roof. Paint peels from the weathered sides of the house. Good details. Mm-hmm. It looks as if no one has lived here for hundreds of years. But you find out that the house has only been abandoned for 2 years. So that's very weird.
Yeah, I mean, that means that they did some intentional weathering, you know? They're like, we got to make this look bad fast.
Kind of like the revert, like you're going to like de-flip it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the house has been empty for 2 years ever since crazy old Professor Krupnik died.
No.
It just seems like it's not really the best, like the details don't make a whole lot of sense.
No.
If it's only vacant for 2 years, but the house is...
Well, he probably didn't spend a lot of money or time on upkeep.
I understand that,
So.
but if it looks, I don't know. Those details just don't necessarily add up for like a spooky situation is all I'm saying. And no one will buy the house because it's haunted. Not because it looks awful. It's because it's haunted.
Right. I mean, they don't want to spend the money to flip it is really what it is.
Exactly.
Like, it would cost too much to have to try to renovate this.
It's all in the plumbing.
Right.
It's like someone who's got, there's your problem. Oh, geez.
There's asbestos everywhere in here.
Yeah, we're going to have to take all this out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, someone would probably pay to knock it down and then rebuild on that plot.
Oh, you got roots in your septic tank. Oh, you don't want
no.
that, friend. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Is
That's
it
going
hooked
to
up to
cost you.
city water? That's what I'm curious about.
What about the school? Well, I guess it's a good school system, though.
Yeah,
so
it's
we'll
a good
see.
school. It's in a good school district, so I think it's worth it.
So the front door was boarded up until we figured out how to pry it open. So let's go.
What do you think, like, the market value of the house is?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a mansion.
It is a mansion.
Allegedly, it's a 2-story mansion. I guess we'd have to see what
in
the
this economy, yeah.
what the comparable values of the houses around it would be.
You take a step forward, but Nick says, wait, get down now. So you can choose to ignore him, or you do what Nick says, and you duck down with him. So if you don't do what he says...
You get arrested.
You get arrested. It's the popo for trespassing, basically.
Yeah.
So
As
again,
you should. I mean, you shouldn't be going into abandoned houses that aren't yours.
So again, it's a choice. It's not really a choice.
Right. So you have to listen to Nick.
You go into the house finally, and so there's 4 kids in a circle on the living room floor. A big candle flickers in the center. They all see you, but no one is happy to see you.
No.
And then Nick says, this is our newest member. And then basically the other kids are like, what are you talking about?
We did not approve this.
Yes.
You did not bring this before the membership committee?
This was not submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society.
No. There's like a proper procedures.
Bring this up at a board meeting.
Nick, you think you're such a loose cannon. You think you can do whatever you want? Wait till my father hears about this.
So, yeah, didn't anyone tell you? Because the plans have changed. We're not just telling scary stories like we normally do. We're playing games instead.
Yeah, it's game night.
It's game night.
The game committee told you about this, Nick.
Didn't you check your email? Check your Teams.
Right, check Teams. It was sent out in Teams. There was an event. We sent an event. It's on your calendar.
Do you need your login information?
Right. Did you talk to IT? If you're locked out of your account, talk to IT.
I don't know why this is so funny to me.
This is an adult horror.
Oh, so yeah, new members can't play. It's the rule. And you say, can't you break the rules just this one time? But these aren't ordinary games. These games are scary. Really scary.
Yeah. They're spooky.
And you say the scarier the better, you announce bravely. And so, yeah, they keep going back and forth. They're like, hey, go home. Finally, Marcy decides you can stay and play games with us. But
who died and made her boss? Professor Krupnik?
Debbie's like, what game are we playing? And the game that we're playing is called The Hunt. So Marcy is the captain of blue team, and Nick, the first friend you talked to, is the captain of red team. And so you meet all the kids. It kind of doesn't matter.
No.
Except for the one person that mattered to me was Laura. She smiles shyly at you. Oh, and she's described as a beautiful girl. Mm-hmm. They say, yeah, well, welcome to the horror club. So you choose your team, blue team or red team. So, Abby, what team did you choose first?
I picked the red team.
Okay, because this is going to be really sad. Do you know what team I picked?
You picked the team with the hot girl.
I picked the team with a girl maybe likes me. I picked the blue team.
Yes, you did.
Because that's what I would have done as a kid. That's totally what I would have done. I was like, this girl maybe likes me.
There's a girl who smiled at me.
A girl looked at me. Oh, boy.
No, I decided to pick the red team because I was like, well, if it's a scary horror game, I'm going to go with the people who want me to be here instead of the people who have been arguing against me being here the whole time.
That was a good, logical idea.
Yeah.
I like that. That's so much more rational than what I did.
Yeah, instead of trying to pick up chicks, I tried to stick with the people who I would be safest with.
Fair enough. I think that the red team is a better run through. I feel that's the branch that Stine spent the most time on. So maybe we should end on that branch. Let's do blue team first.
Yeah, you go first then.
All right. So, yeah, I did blue team.
Okay. With
Marcy and Laura. Laura, again, is the girl that maybe likes you or just smiles at you. So
shyly.
Marcy, Martin, and Laura. But, again, it does not matter in the least.
Except Martin is a beefy.
Yes.
He is. It's like his arms are as thick as your whole body.
He crushes your hand in a hearty handshake.
Oh my gosh, this dude is massive. What grade is he in, and why is this humongous person hanging out with us?
Right.
Is he also a child?
But I remember playing sports like in 7th grade, and every once in a while you would see like a kid and like it looked like they were in high school.
Oh yeah.
But they weren't. They were just like big and tall and fast.
For sure.
I'm on the blue team. And so we're playing the hunt. Both branches, it's kind of a scavenger hunt. You have to find the scariest things. On red team, you have to find specific things. On blue team, the game changes a little bit and you just got to find the scariest thing. So we're all going to spread out. Your character's job is to search the cemetery.
Ooh. Spooky. There's dead bodies in there, mister.
You go into a crypt and there's just enough light for you to read the words Krupnik Crypt carved in the stone over the doorway. So here's your chance to impress your new friends. You know you'll find something scary inside a crypt, but do you have the nerve to enter? So there's 2 different ways you can enter. On the outside of the door, it says, who turns the stone will grow bat bones. And so I'm like, hey, I'm a good reader. I read the door and I'm like, I'm not going through the door.
No.
Because of the sign.
Right.
And so I crawl in through the hole.
Yep.
Which is the wrong decision.
It's the bad choice.
So you crawl in through the hole and you kind of get stuck and you hear something behind you. It makes a skrunk sound. Skrunk, skrunk. You hear moaning too, which made me think of
Moan.
And so, yeah, you're screaming out help, and you're not sure which is worse, if something's going to get you or if your friends find you screaming.
Yeah, and see your rear end. I loved that line.
Yeah. So that was obviously the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to go through the stone door, and if you go through the stone door, you turn into a...
bat. Because it's like, oh, you like go through the stone door and like nothing spooky is in there. So you go back to like where your quote unquote friends were and they're gone. You're
Right.
like, oh, they ditched me. Rude. So then you go home and you wake up
And then you notice like things like, oh, the light switch is like...
3 feet higher.
Yeah, It's because you're a bat now.
Yeah.
But you're only a bat at night. And in the morning, if you try to get out, you burn. So kind of vampire rules a little bit.
So I didn't stay in my house
Okay.
because there's 2 paths then.
Yeah, because you can fly back right away.
Yep.
Or you can like try and like stay the night at your house.
Yeah. Yeah. If you try and spend the rest of your night in your house, you're like, okay, I'm going to try to sleep this off and see if, I'm not a bat in the morning or whatever. That's what Peter did. And for the other option was, I'm going to fly back to that crypt and see if
you
I
can reverse it right away.
reverse it. And you go in through the door, which was wide open still. And as soon as the door closes, then you turn back into a human boy.
Yes. But then is it like you're falling and kind
yeah.
of this weird...
But you fall, you end in this weird, like, grove, and you're floating kind of in there, and there's a little path that says, like, pathway, and there's no sign, and then there's a sign with a thing that says, like, to the crypt, and you're like, if you go to the crypt, there's a river there that you have to cross. And the oarsman can take you across there and you go with the oarsman and go to the crypt thinking, oh, that's my way to get back up to the crypt. You're crossing the river Styx, essentially.
Right, and then you're a ghost.
And you get over to the crypt on the other side and you see your name on it and you're dead. Your like hands are see-through. So the right way is to go to the path that doesn't have anything on the sign, and you are going back up towards the land of the living. You start hearing this thumping behind you, and
There's monsters.
It's a 2-headed monster.
Yes,
Like you go into this monster library to try to
Yes, it's a monster library for no reason.
to try to escape. And the monster library has like all these monster books in it, and the monsters.
So it's like actual monster books, like Frankenstein and all that, but then like
monster
books
stories,
too.
like monster encyclopedias and things like that. And the monster is like,
oh, hey, our librarian got eaten.
Yeah.
By like the crypt monster.
yeah, by like this beast from the crypt or whatever. And he's like, I can help you get out if
You read us a story.
you read us a story. And I'm like, oh, that's easy. I could do that.
So you can either try to make a run for it or you can read. But if you decide to read, you're like, hey, what book do you want me to read? And they're like, oh, all of them. So you have to read like thousands of books, and that's how it ends.
Yeah.
I'm a librarian.
Yep.
And that would be the worst punishment ever.
Endless story time.
Yes, endless story time. Sounds
But you can go
awful.
out like through, because there's a sign in there to escape from them. This is like to the crypt. But if you go through there, you end up in like this monster, like the actual crypt, the beast of this area.
But anyway, there's other ways. You can, like I said, you can go to the crypt right away to try and turn back to a person, or you can wait. If you wait, you realize that, in the morning you're a person, but the sun burns you.
Yeah, you're a vampire, essentially.
Right, so you have to wear like all these layers. It still kind of burns you, but you're not as badly. So you can meet up with your friends, and they can turn you back into a person the next night. Or you can fly around the next night, and you can spy on the girl.
Oh, you can. Oh my God, you creep.
And no, I will. He wrote it that way. Don't put this on me. He wrote it that way.
Okay. Yeah.
And Laura is like trying to call you and be like, "Hey, do you want to hang out at the mall?" And you're like, "Oh, I do have friends." Aw. But again, no one is like looking for you. You're just like, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" They're not like, what happened to this kid?
Yeah.
No one is like that.
No.
So yeah, you can either look at Marcy, the leader of your blue team, or you can try to find Laura. And again, you can try to talk to these people, but again, you have a little bat voice. So yeah, there's another branch where you are you take them back to the house. You're a bat again, but you didn't tell them. Now they believe you, but you didn't tell them how to fix it. They're either like, hey, we need to open the door, or we need to like turn this knob. And so if the right answer is like turn the knob or whatever. But if they open the door, you turn back into normal, but all your friends turn into like bats and whatever.
Oh, God.
And then you find out it's going to take another year for them to turn back. And so you're like, well, I hope my mom is okay with me having all these weird pets for a year. It's kind of fun.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
That branch was all bat stories, bat craziness.
The red team option,
which I think is the better option.
Is more
It
fun.
feels more Goosebumpsy.
Yeah, it's very Goosebumps-esque. So you choose the red team, and you stay in the house for the games. Blue team went outside, and that's why you go to the cemetery. Red team stays inside. So you go in there, you turn to your teammates, and you're like, what do we do? How does this work? And Nick tells you it's a scavenger hunt. So we have to find all of these things on the list.
Right.
So you look at the list, it's a white piece of paper, and the Horror Club scavenger hunt says 1 human bone, 3 hairs from a werewolf, a straw from a witch's broom, a piece of a mummy's bandage.
Right.
And you're like, okay, that's funny, guys. That's really good. That's ridiculous. And they're like, no, this list is super serious.
And to prove how serious it is.
To prove how serious it is, they all rip their faces off.
Yes.
And you're looking at them like, what? That's ridiculous. I do not believe you guys at all. And
And so you can choose to think that they're just pulling a prank on you.
Yeah.
That they're wearing masks.
which is the wrong choice.
Yes, because then they eat you.
Or you can choose to believe that monsters are real, which is the right choice. Really, this scavenger hunt is essentially for your life. If you don't find all of these things, by midnight, we're going to turn you into a monster like us.
Which, again, the book starts at 9. Thinking about travel time, you probably are starting this at 10.
And the arguments and stuff, maybe you're starting the scavenger hunt at 10, so you got time. And, you're telling them, let me out of here. And they're like, no, you got to find all this stuff, otherwise you're never getting out of here. And so if you find all of the things, they won't turn you into a monster. So that's your only hope. So you have to decide right away, are you going to stay on the first floor to look for all of these things, or are you going to go up onto the second floor? So I decided to stay on the main floor to look for the things.
I did too when I did this one.
And
I never went up to the second floor.
So I stayed on the main floor, and I'm looking under the tables and stuff in the dining room, and go into the kitchen, and this big black rat runs over my foot, and then it's super gross, and then they're following me around and being menacing to me the whole time.
Yes.
And which is spooky.
The kids are taunting you.
Yeah.
It's saying oh, if you can't handle the rat, then you're not going to handle this. And it's I can't perform under pressure.
Exactly. Give me some space. Okay.
I know you're monsters.
But just back off a tiny bit. Okay. I'm already feeling pressured. Okay, you don't need to add to it. This is already a stressful situation. So you're looking in all of these drawers and stuff in the kitchen, trying to think okay, where could stuff be? You find some regular bandages.
And you're oh, this is mommy bandages, close enough.
Right, and then Debbie starts screaming, and she's like, no, that's just normal bandages. You're oh my God, calm down, Debbie. Fine. So then you see some.
Oh, and Debbie has tarantulas in her hair. That's why she was squirming around.
Oh yeah, Debbie's a witch. That's why she was squirming around so much. And Nick, who is your main friend, is a lizard man.
Yes.
So that was what was under all of their skin. You're still looking in the kitchen. Then you see a thick pool of something red under the cabinet door.
Yes, and you think it's blood.
And you're oh my God, that looks like blood. So if you decide to open the door, you can do that. Otherwise, you can go check the dining room again. But I was I'm not a wimp. I'm going to check at the door. So
I checked the door too, and it's some raspberry jam.
It's just jam. It's jelly. You're still looking through everything in the closet.
Which again, if this house has been abandoned for 2 years,
why do they still have food in there?
Exactly.
Gross. So you're still looking through everything in there, and you get to the very bottom shelf, and there's a weird box, a shoe box on the floor, and you open it up, and there is a hand, a human hand.
And then the kids are oh, it looks like you found.
There's a skeleton in the closet.
Uh-oh.
And so you're oh, gross, and you take the hand
Gross
out.
because it's a really dumb pun.
Yeah. you're like, okay, well, I found the bone from a skeleton hand or whatever. But they're like, oh, no, you just need one bone from the skeleton hand. And you're like, ugh, fine. I was going to just like take the whole hand.
It's a weird detail that wasn't
so
necessary.
Right. Like I've got the whole hand. I have one bone from it. I have the entire hand. So therefore I have a bone from it.
Yes. So it was weirdly confrontational.
Yeah.
Kind of like the bandage thing where it's like, why would you even write that in?
Right.
If it's not an option to begin with.
Exactly.
You're just kind of wasting time. I
know. I just like crunch off a pinky bone and I'm like, all right, fine. So then I keep going through this house and like as I'm moving along, I'm like, okay, I got to find 3 more things. And then Debbie comes over and she's like, hey, come here. And you're like, oh, God, fine. What, Debbie? You don't want to get too close to her because she's got spiders all over. And she's like, I used to be a kid like you, and then I tried to join this club.
Yeah, I know, Debbie.
Yeah. Right? Like, that's how aging works, Debbie. She's like, I wanted to join this club to make friends, and then they turned me into a monster. And
Monstar.
I want to help you. And
so the choices are?
So you have to choose to, like, trust her. To think she's telling you the truth, or if you think it's best to continue
just keep with the scavenger
hunt.
Yeah. So what happens if you trust her? Because I didn't trust her.
Yeah, I didn't either because, no.
Do you know what happens though?
Yes. If you trust her, she's like, okay, come this way with me. And she starts taking you down this back hallway. And at the end of the hallway are Connor and Nick. And she's like, ha, 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 I tricked you again. Oh. And so like then you can run away.
Oh, okay.
But it's really dumb. Because then it just puts you at different parts of the book. So.
Oh, okay. But yeah, if you don't trust her and you keep going with the scavenger hunt, she gets angry anyway. And she's like, why don't you trust me?
Yeah. And so then she like starts trying to like
chase you
with tarantulas and stuff like that. And then you race down a hallway and you see 2 doors and you have to try to choose an orange door or a green door.
Yes.
Did you do green or orange?
I think I did orange. I think I did both. I don't remember which.
I did the green one. And when you do the green one, you go back to the living room and you look back and you're like, okay, they're not behind me now, so I'm fine. And it was 10:50 at that point.
Oh, that's fun.
So you're like, okay, I've got enough
time. He's
actually
keeping track of that because sometimes he doesn't. So.
Exactly. And then you hear like a thump, thump, scrape sound. And it's a mummy rat like coming down the hallway. And you're like, oh, no.
I don't think I did this because I think I did orange. Because if you do orange, you go into like a crypt.
Oh, okay.
And like you find the mummy anyway.
Oh, okay.
But like the mummy like wants to be like your friend and like wants to be like you to be embalmed with him and all that and entombed with him.
Oh no, thanks. I'm good. But no, I found the mummy because he was walking around, and then he goes down a hallway, and it's like, I need his bandage.
Yes.
Bad. So you start following him and trying to chase him. Then as you're walking down this corridor, you hear Nick and Debbie and Connor talking. They're talking about me, maybe. So should I stop and eavesdrop or not? I decided not to. I followed the mummy. And when we get down to the end of the hallway, the mummy is leaning beside his crypt and he is snoring. So I was like, ooh, I can go over there. I can steal one of his bandages. So I did that. So I have 2 of the things of the 4 things.
So now you need witch broom?
Witch broom and werewolf hair.
Yes.
I go up this staircase to the 2nd floor. I get up there. And this was the part where they said if you're wearing a sweater or sweatshirt,
yes, again,
turn to the right.
Right, because that was in the second book as well.
And then otherwise head to the page. And when I was wearing this, I was cozy in bed and I was wearing a sweatshirt. So I went to the sweatshirt one and then turned to the right. The walls were covered in dingy wallpaper. And as I was going, I was like, I have no idea where I can find this. But I hear a faint beeping noise coming from the room that I'm walking past. And when I go past there, Nick and Debbie and Connor are in there and they're playing a video game. I realize that the video game that they're playing is a video game that I am really good at called Mud Monsters.
Oh, I don't remember this part.
Yes.
Okay.
And they are really bad at it. So I have a really dangerous and very risky idea that I think might save my life. So I go in there and I'm like, hey, here's a little trick that you can use to get more points. And they try
Up, down, up, down.
Yeah. And they're like, oh my God, it worked. That was a lucky choice. And I was like, no, it's not lucky. You just stink at the game and I'm real good at it. And they get really mad. And then I'm like, guess what? You guys are so lousy at this game that I bet I could beat you. Let's have a contest. Whoever gets the most points wins. If I win, you have to let me go.
Oh, so you can kind of get out of this. Because I didn't get this, so
Yeah.
I had to keep doing the scavenger hunt.
If you win, you can turn me into a monster right now, okay? So then they do it, and at first you think, okay, it's just going to be you and Connor. It's all you have to do is beat this one crummy guy. But no, he plugs in for everybody.
Mario Party style.
Yeah, and Debbie and Connor are real crummy, but Nick is also very good at mud monsters. Yeah.
Also, how is there electricity in this?
in this abandoned for 2 years house? That's a great question. Maybe it's Debbie's witch energy.
But then also, how do they, whatever.
I don't know. But we play
how do they
Mud
have
Monsters.
the council? How do they know what it is?
I don't know.
If
we
they're
get
monsters.
up high enough to level 12. I've never gotten this for. It's just me and Nick.
If you're that good, you would have gotten to level 12 before.
No, Nick is excellent. Connor and Debbie bomb out early. Nick and I finally reach level 12, the top level. I've never reached this level before.
But then you're not that good at this game, bud. If you've never done
I made the wager, man. This is my life.
Fair enough.
But anyway, the mud monsters throw out a tidal wave of mud, and I have to decide to jump over it or duck under it.
What did you do?
I jumped over it.
Nice.
Okay, and then I win.
Oh, okay, good.
I win the game, and boom, I win. And they are like, okay, fine, bye. And that's it. Oh, wait, before I get back, someone grabs my shoulder as I'm walking out of the house, and I'm like, oh, no, who is it? It's the skeleton whose hand bone I have a piece of.
You're like, hey, bud.
He's like, can I have that back?
That's kind of funny.
Oh, I know. I get home, my brother's playing Mud Monsters, and he's like, play with me. And you're like, sure. And then the Mud Monster kills you right away, like right while you're playing with him. And you're like, oh, well, you win some, you lose some. The end.
I feel like the true ending for this branch is
Getting all four
things. 'Cause, yeah, then you can you do find the broom, and you can either take the whole broom or just one straw. The correct answer is take the whole broom, I think. But then it's like the final few minutes, and you need to get the werewolf hair, and there's like a werewolf in a cage. And so you can either choose to command the werewolf, or you can try to fake out the werewolf into thinking that you are a wolf as well.
Ooh.
So if you fake it out, you start howling with the wolf, and the wolf howls with you. But then you kind of get distracted, or like you're having too much fun or whatever, and then you turn into a werewolf, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But if you do the commands, you do like sit and like lay down, and then you do shake. The werewolf shakes around, and you get hair. You get all four things, and then you get out of the werewolf cage, and you run back. You go up to Nick. And you're like, I found all four things. And Nick is like, what are you talking about? You're just staring at me.
What?
Did you not get this?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of dumb. I'm like, I have all four things because you're monsters and you're going to eat me. And they're like, no clue what you're talking about. They all sit down and they're like, okay, now it's time for scary stories. All right. And so they tell your story, basically. So they're like, once upon a time, there was a kid, and he had to go on a scary scavenger hunt. And then you leave because you're like, I know how this story ends.
Oh, my gosh.
Wah, wah. I forgot how corny these are. Which that's the point, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
As an adult.
Yeah.
I think
Well, I mean, they have to end in like a satisfying way for kids, because it's like, when they're reading them and they're this young, it's like you can't leave them like with like an ending where someone is like harmed or
Sure.
there's
Yeah,
an actual spooky thing that like is out in the world in some way.
Right.
So that's the difference with the Goosebumps ones. It's like there's danger, but it's not actual danger.
Right. Or it's like, it's really quick, like general danger.
Yeah. General
danger. Oh, boy. So what'd you think of this one?
I thought this one was more Goosebumpsy than
I agree,
the other one.
than the second one.
It's like more like the Carnival of Horrors, like
Yes.
Goosebumps style. So I liked it.
I agree. I like this one. I didn't like the Bat Branch. That felt Goosebumpsy. It's just that the scavenger hunt.
Kafka-esque in the
Yes. Oh, actually, it was. The scavenger hunt was just so much more fulfilling.
yeah.
So much more fun, and felt more Goosebumpsy. than the Bat branch.
Right. And like the time period part of it, like there's something on the line and like you have to have it by this set time.
Right.
Like that part of it is like, oh, there's some real danger and there's a timeline. And then it's like, oh my gosh, got to get this done quick.
I agree. So overall it was good, but I just preferred one branch over the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt it felt more Goosebumpsy. Just like you could feel like you were in that house.
Yeah.
As opposed to just that second one where it was just like you're bebopping through time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of random.
The house, I kept picturing like the spooky house from the movie It. Yeah.
Was that your Pennywise face?
No, it was just a face. Did it look spooky? I was just squeezing my cheeks. That felt nice.
So, thanks for choosing us today, everybody. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the podcast on the podcatcher of your choice. If you could, leave us a rating and review either on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts, or if there's another platform that we don't know about. It really helps the show grow a little bit, helps other people find the show. You can email us at chooseyourownbookclubpodcast@gmail.com if there's a book you're looking forward to. You're making faces. If there is something we missed in a previous book, if there is just something you want us to see, just send it to us. And maybe we'll put it on Instagram. Maybe we'll talk about it on the air.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about you behind your back. I'm just kidding. We wouldn't do that.
No, we love you.
Yeah.
We have merch available at our Redbubble store. Just follow the link in the show notes for all that information. You can follow us on Instagram because Abby posts a lot of silly things.
Yep, a lot of stuff and nonsense.
And whenever there's pictures in the book, Abby posts some of those too, so you get a little bit of a flavor of what we're talking about. So thanks for choosing us again today, everybody. We won't be covering a Goosebumps for a while, but our next Choose Your Own Adventure book will be number 31, which is Vampire Express.
I have been waiting so impatiently for this book. Just based on the title alone, I don't know anything about the plot, but Vampire Express, is it a delivery service? Is it a train?
Is it a really fast vampire?
I need to know everything. I hope it's all three.
Love it. Well, you have to find out next time, folks.
Woohoo!
So, thanks for choosing us today, everybody. My name's Peter. I'm a librarian.
My name's Abby. I'm also a librarian.
And this has been Choose Your Own Book Club. We'll see you next time.
Bye!
Are you going to do a spooky bye?
Ooh, bye.
Perfect.